Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
Welcome to What's on Tap podcast. We are here as your weekly beer review specialist, talking about beers, talking about movies.
Oh, movies as well.
Yeah, as well. But first we'll start with beers, and then at the end we'll wrap up and do some movie talk.
Right.
All right. So
we got two I say heavy beers. One is heavy in ingredients, but is not as heavy in ABV as... Actually, the first one, I think we should start with the highest ABV beer.
I agree, which is a 15.5% brewery beer, the Bruery. It's Peaches on Ruegalia. And it is a bourbon barrel-aged imperial stout with peaches, graham crackers, cinnamon, brown sugar, and vanilla beans. And they describe it as Black Tuesday meets peach cobbler.
Nice.
So if you've ever had Black Tuesday, you know you're in for something special. So, sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's not. It just really depends on what's happening in the bottle. I've had some Black Tuesdays that were phenomenal, and I've had some that were wildly unbalanced and really hard to drink.
But Black Tuesday is like 17-18%, right?
Yes.
Yeah. This one smells amazing.
It does smell like a stout with peaches.
Velvety, creamy chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so much like dark chocolate on this.
I don't get any peaches on the nose.
I get peaches, but it's very faint. It's not... The chocolate notes are so strong that the peaches are kind of...
Your glass has more carbonation than mine.
Does it? I don't know if that's the case, but
you
sure.
have a tiny rim. Oh, wait. I'm agitating it. I'm getting almost a rim of foam, but it's very low on the carbonation.
Yeah, there's a bit of a peachy notes to it, but it's extremely in the background.
The peaches,
you got to look for it.
The peaches show up after now that I've shook it around.
Yeah, there's less chocolate and more peachy notes to it.
Let's try it.
I'll be very curious to see how the graham cracker crust presents here.
Yeah.
Sure, if it does at all. So one of my complaints that I've had about the brewery beers over the past year, 5 years, is their sours are too sour, completely unbalanced, and their barrel-aged stuff is so aggressively barrel-aged that you almost can't drink it.
The barrel here is not too aggressive.
It's not too aggressive, but it's extremely tannic in the end. There's a lot of bitter wood flavors that finish this out.
It is quite boozy.
It is extremely boozy. I feel like at one point when you were drinking Black Tuesday, it was like a rich, velvety experience.
Yeah.
And now when I try it, I just think it's kind of boozy and thin. Like there's something that happened where the richness levels have depreciated somewhere along the way. And it's just like, how much barrel boozing can we shove into this thing and how high ABV can we make it? Because sometimes it gets up to like 19%.
Yeah.
It can be quite an aggressive beer.
Everything was better in the past. That's actually not true.
Everything was really bad in the past. And we're always living in this peak nostalgia times.
Okay, so when...
But having said that...
yeah. When the first Black Tuesdays came on the market, and actually the first Chocolate Rain from the brewery as well.
Maybe I'm thinking Chocolate Rain, not Black Tuesday.
But the first Black Tuesday was amazing, 5 out of 5. The first Chocolate Rain was 6 out of 5.
Yeah, Chocolate Rain was always... I'm thinking Chocolate Rain more than Black Tuesday.
And you needed to trade heavily for them, but that process of trading changed your mind. It became your baby. And your mind kind of glosses over any faults with, imagine what I went through to get this. So now that we're just walking into Systembolaget and picking this one up, the threshold of effort is extremely low. And I haven't had time to invest any emotions in this one. But having that said, I don't think this is a bad beer at all. I think it's very interesting.
I don't think it's bad at all either. The first drink, it was kind of a little overwhelming, boozy, kind of alcohol bomb. But it's, just quickly, it's already changed. I think the good thing about the brewery kind of high ABV beers is they burn off that alcohol pretty quick. And they just give a moment to rest, not even like 5-10 minutes, they really start to open and you lose a lot of that initial alcohol heat.
I agree.
I don't get the peach cobbler parts.
No.
There's a weird fruitiness. I guess there's a bit of a stone fruit flavor in the aftertaste, but it doesn't work in companion with the Black Tuesday. It feels like it's competing against it.
Yes.
Like, I don't think that it's a cohesive beer. I think it's a couple of ideas that were put together and they went, let's try to figure out what this is. And it's not really one or the other. It's neither feast nor foul. It's somewhere in the middle.
Did we mention that it's 2022 edition from the small batch series?
We did not, but it's actually written on the bottle as well.
Yeah.
So that's nice. Apparently, September 1st.
Nice.
2022. But yeah, for me, it's just okay.
I like it way better than you. I'm going to give it a weak 4.25.
I'm going to give it a strong 3.5.
Wow. Wow.
Like I said, it's not balanced. It doesn't give me the rich stoutness. It doesn't give me the peachiness. The peaches are too light. The stout's not strong enough. It's a little too boozy. It's so unfocused and all over the place. I just don't know what I'm drinking here, and that's why I can't give it more than 3.5.
That is a shame.
I know. It's a shame that you don't have a bitter palate.
Maybe I have the more refined palate and can appreciate the finer things in life.
We both know that's a lie.
True.
All right.
So the next one is a crazy one, also from Systembolaget. And this is from Overworks, which is Brew Dog Overworks, their experimental line. It is Krampus Nicht, which is a sour black ale spiced with cinnamon, clove, star anise, and orange zest, aged in cognac barrels, clocking in at 9% ABV.
Yeah. So this is a good Christmas beer. Everything you said there said Christmas time, and that's why it was called Krampus Nicht.
Yes.
Honestly, Overworks, I'm really surprised still exist. I thought it would have gone defunct by now, mostly because of Brewdog's having a lot of problems, even with their founder stepping down. I think the fact that Overworks is still going is kind of a testament to their commitment to sour beers. I really did not see this lasting more than like 3 or 4 years.
No. Having that said, Brewdog used to be so good back in the day, so innovative.
I can't even think of the last time that I've bought a Brewdog beer.
No, I regularly go to Brewdog's pub in Malmö.
Right, but you don't regularly buy Brewdog beers.
Whenever there's something new from Brewdog, I buy it.
It's kind of like going to McKellar and you're kind of like, oh look, McKellar put out one new beer, and
let's try it
in like 2 months.
Yeah, you go to McKellar and you go to Brewdog bar for the guest beers.
Yeah,
but you still try the new ones from the.
But they don't put them out that often, though, do they? I mean, it's not like it used to be where you would go in and like every other week there were like 3 new Brewdog beers. Now it's pretty much they have a set list, and then occasionally swap out some stuff for Overworks or maybe one of their other lines. They really solidified their eldest juice, their what's it called, Jet Black Heart, and
but okay, so
Punk IPA and things like that.
Let's go back 10 or 15 years, and Brewdog put out the Abstract series, which was actually good back then. The Paradox series of stouts, which were amazing, different whiskey barrel aged, some peated, some non-peated, all of them good. I had one more example. Abstract, the Dog A, Dog B, Dog C series, all of them good. And the same time they were putting out good IPAs.
Yep.
Like the first hardcore, Brewdog hardcore nowadays is a weak shadow of what it was when it first came out.
And now they're doing this something lager in a goldish white can.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah.
But no, I remember. Actually, I remember it was the third Advent calendar where we had two old Advent calendar and Brewdog Advent calendar at the same time. And that was a really great calendar they put out. It was a lot of really great stouts. And I will never forget, there was one day in the calendar where both calendars had tangerine IPAs. I'm like, what is that? That is crazy.
What are the odds?
Yeah. They were not my favorite beers in the calendar.
We still haven't tried the cinnamon star anise.
I was trying to go more time to breathe, because when you first smell it, it is just this herbal, like Jägermeister kind of overwhelming flavor of cloves and cinnamon and star anise and things like that. Ginger. All right. Cheers. Wow.
First impression, regular sour.
There's a lot of lemon in this. Like, surprisingly, like, for all of these really strong, like cinnamon, cloves, star anise, and orange zest, aged in cognac barrels, I'm just like, this is just like straight up Meyer lemons. Like, where are all of these herbal notes that are supposed to be here? I don't get those.
So this is a beer. I did not save this since last Christmas. Mm-hmm. This came out at Systembolaget in the assortment that you can order to your local store. Not that long ago. Like in non-Christmas times. Someone must have tried this and realized, this isn't a Christmas beer at all.
It's not.
Let's try to release it in the spring/summer. Mm-hmm. I don't get cinnamon. I don't get clove.
I was really expecting this to be a chai tea kind of miasma, crazy melange of, not miasma, but melange of like all of these like really hard flavors put together. Because each of these flavors are super strong, and in the smell, just overwhelming. Like, you clearly get cinnamon, star anise. You clearly get, what was it? Cloves. A lot of cloves. You get the orange zest and the flavor. Otherwise, it's just straight up lemony sour ale.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Cognac barrels? Maybe that's the...
I don't know where the cognac barrels come into play here. There's no cognac barrels in play in this beer at all.
There are a lot of ingredients missing from this flavor.
I mean, the aftertaste, you start to kind of find some of them, but you've got to really pay attention to your palate to feel them. Otherwise, you're going to be like, I guess they're there. I mean, there's kind of something happening on like flavors, but not really anything. This is a real hard miss. Yeah. I am shocked at how lacking this beer is.
I was expecting all of the flavors to be there and it be really messy.
Yeah, I was expecting this to be a real sloppy bitch of a beer with a lot of orange peel, like this orange just kind of like fighting with the cloves and the cinnamon, but it's exactly the opposite of all of that.
Yes, this is really strange.
Yeah. At first I thought, this is kind of like a Dr. Pepper kind of flavor. But then it's like Dr. Pepper if you squeeze just a lot of lemon juice into it. That's kind of like, if you take half a lemon and just add that to a glass of Dr. Pepper, that's kind of what you're going for here.
Yeah. So none of the flavors on the bottle exist.
Yeah.
$3.25.
You're very, very kind. I want to give this a 2.5.
Wow.
I would not finish this. I've had like 3 sips of it, and I'm way over this beer already.
But you are the kind of person who would give a Brewery Black Tuesday with an extra added peaches at 3.5. So that does say a lot about you.
I think it says a lot about the quality of these breweries and how far they've slipped down the...
The brewery beer smells more like chocolate now. Now it's more like light chocolate, milk chocolate now.
Yeah, it's more milk chocolate, and I get the peaches on the nose, but... I just get watery booziness in the flavor.
It's the aftertaste is stranger now. It's less coherent.
Do I need to lower my rating? I need to lower my rating.
4.1.
4.1. I think you need to like quit smoking weed before we do these shows or something. Because dude, you are out of your mind. If
I stop smoking weed before the shows, how will I put up with you?
It's insufferable. I know. I think that's why you. I think it's why we drink.
No, this show is based on love.
There's general animosity.
There's something about the base that just appeals to me. There's something about the core.
Yeah, I get it. You like to work the base. I get it.
Yeah, and the core.
Yeah. This is just nothing.
I like to reach the core.
Yeah. You really like to get down to the root of it all. Yeah. This beer is nothing for me at all. It's just... It's a worthy experiment that did not work out in the end.
That is a shame.
It's probably why they sell it in 375-liter bottles.
Yes.
All right. Well, this is an abysmal episode that we will never talk of again.
Deleted.
We may not release it. No, we'll release it, of course. You can find us on what'sontappodcast.com, Instagram, Spotify, Facebook, and wherever you find YouTube as well. Please like and subscribe to all of our channels or just one of our channels. Take your pick. There's a lot of them out there. So until next time,
keep drinking your dum-dums.